in the trunk.
So back to Canibus, right? So you guys kind of semi squashed it. You spoke on the phone to him a few times and stuff like that. Didn't you offer for him to record his new album at your place or something like that?
Yeah, if you want to. And we don't have, I mean, I was trying to be cute, like, come to my place, like, because the last time we talked when we were friends, before Chino passed, it was like, I really want to go to fucking Vegas and kick it with you, like, and just kind of like blow off some steam. So I brought that up, like, I'm buying a place in Vegas. It's going to be like another Holy Trinity Productions office. And, you know, he's like, oh man, if I went to Vegas now, I wouldn't make it out. You know, like, but Canibus has a whole different history in Vegas. Like, he was friends with Black Cobra. You know, he was there when they did like Cloak and Dagger. And so he's got his own fucking history and set of friends out there, completely separate from the world I go to when I go to Vegas.
Right.
You know.
But when it comes to the whole J. Cole and Canibus situation, there's some layers to that because Cole was a big fan of Canibus. That's the reason why he was on the wall, on the poster and everything like that. And he used to shout him out all the time. But then Canibus said publicly, if he's such a big fan, why he never get me for a feature or throw some money my way. And you were in Austin, Texas with Redman and J. Cole, and J. Cole's taking pictures with everyone. You asked for a picture and J. Cole said, don't talk to me right now. Tell Canibus, call me.
Yes.
So J. Cole.
By the way, and Canibus did have a good point, just like Gene Simmons has a good point.
Right.
It's the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, blah, blah. Like, I understand your point, but it's like, it's not your call, Gene. And Canibus, you have to understand, it's not J. Cole's call. Yes, maybe he could just hit you on the side and you guys could do a song together. Like, he's with Rock Nation, he's with Hove. Like, people have to approve that shit. I would have wanted, if I was J. Cole, I would have wanted to do a song with Canibus just to do it. Like, just to have. I'd play it for my friends. Like, you know, like when I had that Eminem song with Dre and Canibus and shit, I played it for people to let them know it was real. I never put it out. But, like, people like, no, there's no way this is real. Like, I played it for people.
Wait, what are you talking about? What song?
Yeah, Pan Shop, dropping the fucking bomb on your fucking Panda head. We did this NFT thing for Canibus fans after the release of, I think, either Kaiju or One Step Closer to Infinity. And it was like an NFT experience. You come and you'll be in the studio with Canibus and like do a Q&A and listen to his new album. But for the people who paid for the NFT, you got to hear this unreleased song produced by Dr. Dre with Eminem Canibus on it.
How did that come about? How did that song even exist?
I don't know, Pan Shop. I don't even know what you're talking about right now.
What? Come on, man.
All I know is that shout out to the people who attended. Yeah, there's find people who attended the session. And I didn't just play it over the loudspeaker. I like took each one aside and played it for them one by one. And I was like, you can go online and talk about it if you want, but it's like, I'm not going to sit here and listen to people tell me it's not real.
Do you own the rights to it though?
No, not at all. Nor does Canibus.
What? So it was like a leak song from M and Dre, and he just started rapping on the beat?
Nope. Not a leak. It's not a leak. No, it's a real song.
Where M and Canibus knew they were collaborating with each other. They both knew.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
How did you come about acquiring the song?
Panda Chop, you literally saw someone just deliver me money mid-interview. How does anything happen? How does the sun rotate on its axis?
Come on, man. That's crazy. Can you let me hear it sometime?
Yeah, at my house.
All right.
Sure.
All right.
But anyway, I wish nothing but the best for Canibus. And the difference is I would still love to see him make new music, whether it's with me or not, for the fans. His fans are still the worst, though. For any of them to ever shit talk me, knowing I'm responsible for like a dozen of his albums, that wouldn't have happened without me, is just insane. But to each his own.
Do you feel that some of that anger that you had for him in previous interviews has faded a little bit?
Yes.
All right. Well, some fans wanted to know what happened to Rip the Jacker to Infinity album and the DVD package. They said they paid for it back in 2012 to 2013 and never got it.
One of two things is the answer to that. Canibus's manager at the time, and I talk about this in the Canibus book, for those of you who own the Canibus book. There's 30 pages of rhymes this motherfucker. Either his girl left him. Well, the girl did leave after the battle. She was like, I'm fucking out, and took his kid, the Canibus's oldest son. And she took all the money. I think it was like $30,000 to $40,000 in pre-orders. She took it, bounced. The other thing is, if that didn't happen, then Canibus probably spent the fucking money. And though there's no way if you ever did finish the album, you'd get it in a 2 DVD form with a t-shirt. But I think fans would be okay if they just got the music. Like if he just uploaded it to a server and was like, download this, here's the album. I think fans would still be okay knowing they got something. But either way, the money was misappropriated. And Canibus, when he announced it, it was like, this is gonna be my last project. And then when when I came back in the fold, it was like, bro, like we got way more work to do, dude. Like look at the example from 2024 after we released Self-Licking Ice Cream Cone. I'm complaining that he's screwing over 3 or 4 people on album deals. We have plenty of more work to come. So yeah, I hope one day Canibus finishes that and just gives it to the fans. Do I believe it's gonna happen? No.
Well, how much unreleased music do you think he has?
Oh, not a lot. He gave the music to like the fans and let them make these 3,000 shitty remixes and shit like that. But it's about his will to record new music.
Oh, okay.
And think about it. If he was sitting on unreleased music, why wouldn't he just give it to us to satisfy the contracts?
Right.
Yeah, I don't like there was supposedly an unreleased album called Saint Germain. If you read in the I don't remember if it's in the 100 Ways book or the Canibus book. But no, it's in the 100 Ways book. I wanted to sign Canibus. I was brought aboard to be the president of A&R for this label called Daddy Real Entertainment. And they wanted me to sign one of my major artists and one regional guy in the Midwest. So like I called Canibus first and he told me he had this project Saint Germain. I'm like, I can sign you. And for some reason, even though we'd done like several album deals together, like we'd already done Melatonin Magic, we'd already done Fiat Comp, well, not maybe not Fiat Complete. We'd already done a couple albums, is the point. We'd done Under Gods, that old shit. He took it like I was signing him to like Matt Markoff Enterprises. I was like, I don't want to sign you and be your fucking slave. I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? I'm just trying to put money in your hand. And he couldn't wrap his mind around like me being the head shit. And I'm like, all right, dude, whatever, fuck off. So the Saint Germain album, whether it was, he said it was completed. I've never heard it. I've never seen it or talked about it since. I called Planet Asia. I told him, he's like, yo, I'll be on the next fucking flight. So Planet Asia filled the void with Daddy Real, and that's what we did, Black Belt Theater.
Right.
And then then I did the deal with Nature Sounds, and I did the deal with Wandering Works, and we did the whole tour. We were on the road for like 2 months. So like Canibus just didn't get it, missed out on that bag from just being ignorant. And then the regional guy I signed was Rusty Redenbacher of the Mud Kids.
What happened with Canibus and his former manager, Louis Lombard? Like they had like a weird relationship, right? And people have said that
I never once spoke to Lou until about a year ago. No, you know what? I think the first time I talked to him was like after Chino had passed.
Oh, okay.
So a year and a half, a change ago. But I never talked to him when I was working with Canibus.
They said that he ruined Canibus and Killer Priest's careers or something like that. Is that true?
No. Oh, no art. See, that's the thing. That's why I never wanted to have a record label. That's why Holy Twitter Productions is an A&R firm. No one's going to blame me at the end of the day for any of their career pitfalls. I'm the one putting you in winning positions. Everyone blames the label when the album doesn't sell what they want to sell. Never taking accountability for the work that the artist themselves is supposed to do to help sell the product. So like I remember Lou was telling me one time there was a tour with Canibus and Priest, and like Priest the day of show doesn't want to get on the plane to go do the tour. Who's to blame for that? Priest is the answer. Canibus, I'm sure, come with his own fucking set of headaches. I would know. But no, any person like Lou, who's a manager or whatever, these are not the people to blame, dude. Now, if you want to say he was stealing or something, I wouldn't know. But okay, you can blame someone for that shit. But like Lou kept the ship afloat. I think Lou's the one who brokered the deal for Rip the Jacker.
Wow.
Lou's the reason you have Rip the Jacker. He's the reason you have any of those records that came out on Baby Grand. Well, like was the one Master Thesis? No, Mike Curriculum.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Club Curriculum. Like that's Lou, dude.